mentioned like on the last episode that I had a weird phone call? Well, this time I got some weird text messages.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So for a little context, why I'm helping my dad sell a car on Craigslist, and I just since my dad's usually at work, he can't really call, so I put my phone number just so people can text me or call me, which I wish they don't, to see if they want the car. And it's surprisingly like a lot of people do text about it. It's like, hey, what's the car like? What's the and what was the weirdest one I got? Like I got one yesterday. And this person wanted to know if they wanted the car, and I don't know why every time they text me, they always end off their message with hashtag married 3 kids. I'm like,
Wait,
huh?
what?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll send you guys a
Married,
screenshot.
3
So
kids.
yeah, I'll send you guys a screenshot. It was so weird. Literally, you can see every message is just married 3 kids, married 3 kids. Like, uh, it's like, is this important
Is
or
it
what? It's part of his.
married 3 kids. It's like a hashtag.
Yeah. Hold on, let me put it
What?
up so you guys can see.
Is it like the same person? You're like,
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same person, and this guy it was out of
okay.
town, and like you can see kind of the conversation. It's just look, every time I message him, married 3 kids, married 3 kids, and this guy he's just like he wanted to come by to the car, but I told him that I couldn't because it was like around 5 or 6 that he texted me, and I had to go to work, so I said I can't right now,
Sorry,
but
I'm
tomorrow I can.
busy right now.
Yeah, and yeah, you can see the guy's like, oh man, I can't, man. Come on, I'm town right now. I come for a long drive. I'm out of town. Like, okay,
That's
Hashtag married
not
3 kids.
my problem.
yeah.
So,
I was just like, okay, so you just want to see the car, but you have no money, no nothing. Why are you here out of town? And then he just ends off, which he says like, well, I guess you don't want to make some money, but thanks for your time. Like, okay, whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Bye.
What
Bye.
is he like? Was he like tweeting or something? Hashtag married 3 kids. Or
I
like,
have I have no
what's that?
idea. It's just so weird. And like I don't know. Like this guy wanted my address, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna give it to him because that's just very suspicious. Like I gotta make sure this guy is committed to come on a time. You can't just be like, all right, shoot, dude, I'll see you then. Like no, he might come to my house and break in and get the key. And I'm like, I don't want that to happen. It's so weird. But like to me, it's like it
That is
feels.
really weird.
Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like to me he was just trying to make me feel guilty. Like, oh, I want it so bad, the money. Like, what? Like, excuse me?
I need this car. Hashtag married. But like, married 3 kids. It's so specific. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
I don't know.
is he married? He's married, apparently.
I don't know what that means. That could be in so many encounters. Like he's married and has 3 kids, or he's married 3 kids, which he really shouldn't be doing that.
Wait, I'm gonna
Or
look up the hashtag on Twitter real quick.
okay, and like I get another call, but this guy he called me at 12 in the morning just to ask about the car, and I'm like, why are you calling me this late? I didn't answer, but like I was like, why is he calling me? Like it's late, dude. I'm tired. I just got home. But like same situation, he got off at work and he wanted to know about the car. I don't know. Kind of weird. Kind of a desperate move there, if you ask me.
mhm.
Yeah, yeah. People on Craigslist, they'd be kind of weird. I mean, there's this thing where like, what was it? Like people would post like weird stuff on Craigslist too. I don't know. I forgot what it was. It was like basically people saying like they met someone and they're trying to look for them, or um I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like missing, like I've seen this person and I want to find them or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
So
a
I
thing.
looked up my hashtag married with 3 kids,
Mhm.
and one of the tweets are the nerve of my roommates. First, they crawl into my bed with my girlfriend and me, and then they ask me to make them breakfast. Hashtag married with 3 kids.
What? It's so weird.
I don't know.
Is there more like that, or is that the only thing you found so far?
That's the only funny one I found. The rest are just like, eh.
Family and friends. Just weird stuff.
So
Anyways,
funny.
welcome to the podcast, everybody. I'm
my
your
God.
host. I'm your host, Jacoby,
Horse.
Your horse.
Horse.
and I
Your
have my
horse.
guest. I have my guest, Amberly and Matthias. Say hi, guys.
Matthias.
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 You're the horse. Murr. You're a horse.
You're a
Wait,
horse,
what?
honey. You're the horse loose in the hospital.
Hey. I like hey.
Stop horsing around. Haha. Funny.
God.
Um,
I am trying desperately not to fall asleep. I came from work.
yeah, Ash is literally across from me from a different. She's in my parents' room and she's just chilling, which she does every time. Just comes here, stays in my parents' room, and that's it. And then she goes
Literally,
home.
that's all I do.
eats all our
when
food.
there's- Okay, honest. Okay, besides that, the main reason I visit more and more often is because of the puppy, Vanilla, our beautiful
Yeah, I have our
pug
dog,
mix.
little.
Our
Danny.
pug
She-
mix. She's
Yeah.
an angel, and I love her, and she loves me. I'm one of her favorite people. Obviously, she's in the room with me. She's on my legs and won't let me get up. So pray for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what she's trying to say is that she doesn't go there for you, Avi. He doesn't care about you. She just cares
I mean,
about Vanilla.
I make it clear to Canela to not come in my room because I don't trust her. Because
Oh yeah, after
I
the
have my
numerous
stuff everywhere.
occasions,
Yeah.
numerous occasions where she has destroyed something of his, she is not allowed in there
Yes,
unless
she's
he allows it.
she destroyed my my phone stand. She destroyed my headphones and just a bunch of other things she's grabbed. Like
She
sometimes she'll
also
go through
stole
my
your
trash can.
plushies.
Oh yeah, she
She-
stole my
Hey, she doesn't like
plushies.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, stolen
it's
your
not that she doesn't
plushies
like
before.
me. It's just that she's very curious. She's a very curious
This is
dog,
what I
and
tell
she'll grab everything.
Mom and I often joke that Javi is the least liked out of the four of us because he always yells at Canela. He's always coming at her.
It's because she bothers me so much. Like, god damn, dude, go away.
She's a pug, and she's a puppy. She needs
Sometimes I
constant
let her in,
attention.
but what does she do? She just stares at me in my chair and she's like, okay,
She-
bye. I was like,
She wants attention, Javi. You
I
have
give
to
her attention, but like sometimes she wants to play and I'm busy. I'm like, oh,
you
I
don't give her
can't.
enough attention. She needs all the
They give
attention.
attention.
Yeah, it's hard. Like our other no, it's because like I'm not. Here's the thing, I'm not really used to it because like Ash personally, do you feel like you ever took care of the other like Osito, for instance? Like, have you ever felt like you took care of him, but not really?
No, because here's the thing with our other dogs compared to
Yeah.
Canela.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
our
yeah.
other dogs were the chillest dogs. They didn't really do much. They just want to be by you and chill next to you.
Yeah, they
Have a
didn't
treat
play. They
and
didn't want
bark
to
maybe,
jump
that's
on
it.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Canela
all they
is.
did.
This is what I tell people, and it makes people laugh, and I'm always dead serious about it. Canela is our first true dog that we have, who's playful, who wants to play with toys, who has like a place to sleep in, who sleeps on our parents' bed and is allowed on the couch.
And is potty
She's allowed-
trained.
She is allowed on the couch.
She's a
None of our
spoiled
dogs were
dog, basically.
allowed. They were never allowed on the couch. They would get yelled at if they were on the couch by our mom.
It's because
She is
the
first
other
dog.
dogs. Yeah, because the other dogs, they will always pee. They will always are outside. They always get
They're
everywhere.
outdoor dogs. They're not really
Yeah.
indoor dogs.
Yeah, they're never really like. Well, they like
We
being
keep them
around us,
inside,
but yeah.
but
But that's what
they
it
were
means. Like
always.
we trained her. We trained Canela to potty train, but I feel like our parents never really did that with the other dogs, and so that's why
No,
they have this
exactly.
habit of peeing everywhere, or just because they're used to peeing outside, and my parents never really trained them to not do it, and when they did pee inside, they'll get smacked in the butt with a chancla.
Well,
Yeah.
Cici and Osito knew not to house break. They knew they have to ask to go outside, and that is it. That's the only thing
Yeah,
they knew.
but sometimes
it.
sometimes it's just like, all right, I guess I'm making my territory. Osito, one time he did it in front of me, next to a couch, and I was just like, "Are you kidding me?" I barely let him inside, and I was just so furious. I was like, "Bro, you cannot be for real," and I had to kick him out because he just did that. I'm like, unbelievable. Like even one time he came into the house and he ran to my parents' room and he just peed on the chair.
Oh god.
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. What's wrong with you? I can't trust these dogs.
So you guys
But
are
yeah,
saying is that Canela is spoiled, basically. She's a spoiled
She's
little baby.
she's more spoiled than
Baby.
I am.
she's spoiled, but at least she deserves it because at least she gives us our attention. I just feel like the other dogs, like, they want to be around us, but they didn't like being touched a lot or didn't care if we touched them or anything. Nor did they ever
No,
want to
okay,
play. They
okay.
weren't playful dogs
Osito,
at all.
Osito he's our elderly dog now. All the other two dogs have passed a few years ago. Cece was the
Hmm.
most recent dog. She was my childhood dog. He's like 14. He's turning 15 this year. He is and ever since he was a puppy, he has been the most touch deprived dog I've ever met.
Just very
He
attached.
he's very clingy. He will shake if you don't pet him. He wants you to pay attention to him. It's no wonder
But like, here's
he's a
the like, I
Gemini.
give him the attention and then he just walks away. I'm just
No,
like,
sorry. Okay, technically he would be a Cancer. I'm sorry. I have to clarify stuff. He technically would be a Cancer.
yeah, he is cancerous.
You're so mean. You're mean to him.
It makes sense. Not just kidding.
Speaking
Oh my
about
God.
dogs, and it's actually pretty good. Something I want to comment. I'm
Uh-huh.
thinking about getting one.
Don't you have a dog named Okay, are you being serious when you say this other dog you have? It's not yours, I know, but you have this dog with you, with your. Who are you living with?
That's just.
With your sister.
Mhm.
Um, is he really named Canelo, or are you just
Yeah.
joking?
No,
Oh my
that's his
God.
name.
Okay, because I couldn't take you seriously. It's like, are you sure? It's like the
Yeah, that's his
opposite.
name.
Yeah. And sadly, he does
But
not
yeah,
look like a Canelo Ashley. I'm just saying.
yeah,
He's
What?
not a pug.
he's not a pug.
They,
He's a
She
Boston Terrier.
she Canela is my mom. Remember? Okay. Remember when Dad got Canela? Because he was the one who got her without any of our input. Because
yeah,
you guys were at my apartment giving me a bed when that happened.
I think so.
And my
Something like that.
remember mom was like, "No, we can't keep her. We gotta give her back. We
Yeah,
can't
we
keep
were
her."
stressing to Dad, like, hey, no, we cannot. We already have a dog. We don't know what's going to happen. We just got to leave it
But
alone.
he just needed another dog, honestly, because Shadow was his dog, and that really his passing really affected him. And then Cece had passed away that same year when we got Canela, and then literally 2 days later, Mom was won over by Canela.
Yeah.
It took
She
2 days.
eventually, yeah, like literally Dad trapped us with this dog. It's like, all right, now we gotta take care of her because we really like her so much. Cause you're so cute. Like the little baby like videos of her, just like, oh, so cute. Like her little
When she was
jumps.
yeah, baby pugs are super cute.
I remember we had cat toys because we had stray cats coming around our neighborhood, and I would
Okay, they're
usually
not
feed them.
strays. They were the neighbor's cats.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. Okay, what do you call them? Neighborhood cats, I guess.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
neighborhood cats.
yeah. Well,
Or
at
just
first we thought they
cats.
were. Yeah. Well, first we thought they were strays, but they weren't because they were neighbors down. But anyways, back to the point. I had a cat toy, and Canela, she was just somehow she like biting around with it, so I started playing with her, and later she broke it. That's the one time I remember. Like I was like, oh, she's so cute, and look at her, she's so excited. I just love how playful she was, and yeah, that's what made me attracted to
But she
getting
was
her.
she was such a troublemaker.
But yes, I
Yeah.
want a dog. I want to get a dog, and I already know what type I want. It's called a
Do you have
Shiba.
Shibas
That
are?
is,
I've been
Shiba.
seeing a lot of videos of like, yeah, Shibas are.
They're so adorable.
I forgot how do they to say it, but they're pretty very lenient and very, they obey very easily. Yeah, they're pretty chill
Yeah,
dogs.
that's what I want.
They
And I think my
they don't do
sister's
too
getting
much.
another dog, so I think we're gonna have three. I don't know, maybe.
But would you get it as a puppy or would you get it like at least a year or older?
No, I would get it as a puppy.
Yeah, because like as a
Train it.
puppy, it will take a lot of work, but eventually, yeah, it becomes more easier to control it once
Yeah.
it's a puppy. Cause yeah, Canela, she did for a long time. She did a lot of damage with all the stuff we have. Like literally every time she would grab my parents' shoes, and
Oh
that was a
yeah, that was her favorite thing to
yeah. She
grab.
always grabbed their shoes or sandals, and I think she destroyed one of them,
She
which
destroyed a
was
couple mom's stuff, including her nice heels
yeah,
that she
exactly.
couldn't wear
Oh yeah,
anymore.
the heels. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then one time we bought her a stuffed toy, and one day we were out and we came back and the whole floor was just covered in animal stuffing. And it's just like, oh my god, a murder just happened here. And it was just everywhere in the house. And Canela's just like wagging her tail, looking at us like, you're home. Acting like nothing happened. I'm like, Kani, no. Why'd you do this? It's pretty terrible. And also, yeah, the pee accidents, the pee and poo accidents. And this is why I hate having her around my room. I mean, I should be over it now because she's more
There she
trained.
she's barking now. There she goes. Are you barking?
Is she barking?
Yeah, she's barking. Why are you barking? Why are you barking? Oh, and okay.
It's sad to hear I don't hear her barks because your headphones somehow cancel them really well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't hear anything. I don't know. I think because like there's another person I was in a Discord call and they had AirPods and they kept asking me if they hear anything in the background. I was like, nope, I don't hear anything. So I think AirPods are pretty good on background noise. That's pretty amazing. Get your AirPods now with the code Apple21. Get it now. No, just kidding.
I mean,
Could you
Target
imagine?
really did have some good deals on the AirPods during last quarter.
Okay. That's cool.
Okay.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, about Kani and her pee pee poo poo accidents. Yeah. For like the longest time, it's just like she kept peeing and pooping, and this is why I yell at her a lot because she would just come in and just pee and poop. She would always do it on a corner. I don't know why. She loves doing it on corners. I was just like, why? Yeah, so this is why I really don't like her having my room. I mean, now she doesn't do it anymore. Occasionally she'll have... No, not really. She really hasn't had any bad accidents. She's always learned to just do it in the doggy pampers that we have laying around the house. So, yeah, she's gotten better at it. So, but I still don't trust her in my room because then she'll grab something. Like I'll have I have like a little trash can. She'll go into, she'll stuff her nose in it and just like look like what's in here. And I was like, stop, get out of there. And she wouldn't listen. And I literally had to get up out of my chair, whatever I'm doing, and go after her. And then she runs, grabs a paper, and I'm ending up chasing her. And to her, it's like a game. And I'm like, this is not funny. Oh, there she is. There she goes. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Dogs, they're a lot of work, guys. They're literally an extra kid that you didn't realize. Yeah.
They're babies.
Yeah. If you can't take care of a dog, then you're not ready to take care of a human. Sorry. That's just facts. It's a hard truth.
That is just fact.
Well, I'm glad we talked about dogs. So let's I kind of want to get a little personal, I just want to, get to know a little bit better you guys and just really get down to it. So, do you guys ever think of after wiping just go one more wipe for confirmed cleanness and then do it again when you're in the bathroom?
Heavy.
Yes.
No.
Yes, Ash.
I don't like
What?
where this conversation's heading.
What? Is it too personal for you? I understand. Hey, I understand if it's really personal. I get it, but I just want to open up that yes, I do think about my poopies, and just love to take an extra wipe. What's so funny?
I mean, it's always good. Sometimes you don't. It's good to be safe and sorry.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
You ever just had those poops where it's just like, oh, there's so much. It's so much in detail. But yeah, I always have to make sure because I've had occasional times where I'm like, one wipe's good, and then I realize one wipe was not enough.
Oh no! One wipe is never enough.
No, yeah, it's a lot of work. Then you gotta
Well, I
hit it with
mean,
that baby wipe. Oh, it just feel brand new.
Ash has no comment on this.
You have no comment, Ash? You don't think about your wipes?
Yeah, sometimes I do take that extra wipe.
Hey, there we go.
Who does it? Are you guys like a shy pooper or a shy peer?
Oh, okay. This is perfect actually. I am a shy peer because I don't know
What's
what.
wrong with you shy peers? Oh my god.
Look, because all right, if I'm like, for example, if I go right now to the bathroom, it's especially like more for guys because we stand up and it's super loud when we
Uh-huh.
pee. So what I do now is I turn on the faucet so no one can hear me peeing. And that way it kind of just sounds like water, like the faucet's running. And then I flush. And then yeah.
That's so funny. Imagine you do that in a public restroom. You just go turn on the sink and just go to the bathroom after. And they're like, "What?" The guy in line was so confused. Like, what? Are you gonna wash your hands? It's like, oh yeah. I just don't want you to hear me when I pee. You know?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing lately, and I've noticed that I'm like, wait, it's just like a habit now. I don't know.
What about you, Ash? Are you a shy peer or pooper? I mean, I don't know what's that like. Because like for guys, of course, I feel like everyone has that side of being a shy peer, but I don't know about you, Ash.
I feel like I just don't. Okay, I'm definitely a shy pooper, but it has diminished throughout the years because I just have to go, okay? Especially with how my body processes everything.
Mm-hmm.
I constantly have to take bathroom breaks, and it's really frustrating. It's literally Aaron Hansen. I'm Aaron Hansen when it comes to taking bathroom breaks.
You're not a shy pooper.
I'm in
Oh,
there
I
for
see.
way too. I'm in there for way too long, and it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Oh.
I'm like in there for like 10
if you're on.
minutes.
Uh-huh. What?
It's
10 minutes? I mean, I imagine you're in there for a long time because even at home, you're in there so long because I know you're on your phone because I can hear it and you're just laughing.
That too, but also like sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it takes a little while.
No, I get it.
Sometimes it's too hard to push it out.
Yeah, you get those little drops like, come on, man. I know there's more. You are hiding. Come on. Take it all out. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I'm more to be honest, I'm just shy on both sides. I'm shy peer and pooper. I cannot find
You're
any
shy
peace.
both?
Yeah, I feel like okay, at home, like I think I'm okay with at home is fine, but even at home, I feel like I can't even poop like normally. Even if it's like a really bad one I have, or if it's like I gotta go, it's bad, because I know for a fact my mom, I don't know why, she's just like listening, and because after I get out,
your faucet on.
I mean, I don't want to do that. That's just freaking weird. I don't think about that because I can hear her walking around I can hear her in the hallway, and then when I have like a really bad time in there or something, she's like, "Are you okay? Did you eat something?" Like she asks me these questions like a survey after, "How was your poop?" I'm like, "Stop asking me. This is too personal."
This is what happens when you have an invasive mom.
Yeah, we have a very invasive mom who gets in my personal business. It's like, hey. It's between me and my poopies. There's no you in this relationship. Stop getting involved. Me and my poopies. Me and my little mud pies. So even in public restrooms,
I end this conversation now.
No, this is getting great. This is really opening up a lot of layers. But I do want to say is like in public bathrooms, I can't even like use the bathroom even properly. It's just I just very conscious. I'm very like Yeah, I just worry what people are gonna like hear, and the moment I come out, it's like, oh, dude, it's him. He had terrible poops.
See, for me, that's like hilarious. Like I would do it if I ever if there's ever a situation where there's a lot of people in the bathroom and I'm in the bathroom
Hmm.
and it's like a big one. I'm purposely gonna make a lot of noise just to make it funny. I don't know. It's like
I don't.
something funny.
I don't find it funny. To me, it's just like, oh, he has a bad time. Like it is like, it's like I can feel that pain. Like I understand what's that like. But if I hear it, I mean, I think on the other side, I would think it's funny. Cause then you hear you. I remember like even like in Sac City when we were in college, like people would just have a bad time in the bathrooms. Cause I remember one time guy was like, oh, like he was groaning, and I was like, oh.
And it was hilarious. It was funny, right?
Yeah, I could admit it's slightly funny, but if you were the one groaning and you got out, people would just look at you weird, and you would just be like, "All right,
Nah,
this is
you just make
embarrassing."
people's day because you made them laugh.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, some
I
okay.
would I
Well,
would do
like
it purposely,
here's
like on purpose.
I don't know, man. I'm just a very I would say like I do, back then I would care more what people would think of me, so of course I would feel this way. Like poops are such a personal matter to me. I don't know
It's
why.
so
I'm
personal.
just
You're like, no one must refer to me while I poop.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want no one to know how bad I poop. That's just a terrible. It's just terrible, man. I don't like it. But I see where you're going with Moy, but at the same time, it's like, no, I don't want that to happen. I don't want people to know me. I don't want people to know at all. I don't care if you're a stranger. I don't care if you'll remember me for because of that. It's just no.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move
So
on from the
that
poopies.
ends the poop segment.
Yeah, that's in the poop segment. I don't know. I'm just so passionate about my poops. I just get deep in it. um, what is something you enjoy that most people hate? And this could be not just food. Like I feel like that's what generally people think when they hear that kind of question. This could be like anything. Like for me, something I like that people hate so much is mayonnaise.
Mm.
I don't know why people just don't like it.
Jasmine absolutely hates mayonnaise. My roommate,
Yeah.
she absolutely hates mayonnaise and refuses
Like
to believe that.
uh-huh.
Okay, this is. I asked her if this is like specifics to like her people
Mhm.
because I've never seen someone who I feel like it's only. I don't know how to phrase it
Just
without
say it.
coming off fine. So
That
my roommate,
culture. Uh,
my roommate is black, and almost every um African American exploitation film we watched or that she showed me, the black characters always have this disgust of mayo, and
mhm.
she is also disgusted by mayo. But I have a mayo jar in the fridge because I don't mind the mayo. And literally,
Mhm.
I was telling her every other country and culture likes mayo. And she's like, nope, you're wrong. No one likes mayo. And I'm like, are you just trying to pretend
I need to
that
come
everyone
over
hates
and
mayo?
prove her wrong by just eating a big spoonful of
No,
mayo.
Oh no! If you do that, I would
no,
literally throw
not
up.
let's not repeat that. I don't
Dude,
want you to traumatize her.
this is why I love mayo so much. I don't know why. I just love the taste of it. And
Okay,
yes, I would eat a big spoonful of mayo. I would do it.
okay.
I
Oh,
don't
stop!
Here's the
care.
thing,
Jesus.
here's the thing,
I'll be
Javi.
like,
You like
yeah.
to chew. You are chaotic. You love to
Oh, it's
choose
making me
violence
gas.
and chaos every chance you have. You
I'm
love to take
dying.
it.
I like.
Okay. So
Uh huh.
remember this. I want you to tell them the story where you went to the
Hmm?
Burger King I used to work at because I used to work at Burger King for 2 years.
Oh no!
And the day you went there, what did you ask extra on your burger?
Oh, extra mayonnaise. Oh yeah,
On the
because I remember.
burger,
Yeah, because I remember.
on
Well,
the
I actually
Whopper,
worked
and
there.
then you asked for
Oh,
mayo on the side, and
no,
the
no, no. Wait, hold
coworker
on.
was
Wait.
upset.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, cause like it was funny, cause like when I texted him, he's like, really more mayo? And I'm like, yeah.
Oh man!
You know, I would say back then at that time, because I was like, what, 2 years ago. I really had
It'll
a
be 2 years ago.
terrible diet, so of course, this is why I love mayo so much. And it's just like I would say now it's kind of toned down. Like I don't ask for mayo on the side anymore. I will ask for extra because like sometimes they don't put enough for me, but it has calmed down a bit. But back then, oh man, I was crazy with mayonnaise. I just did not like even like there's another how do you call it? Because I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Over there in Fairfield, there's that burger place like Fuddruckers. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Fuddruckers, yeah.
Yeah, they're like you can ask for your burger and whatever style you want and what kind of meat you want, um, and they just give you just the bread, the patty, and the cheese, and then there you just customize whatever you want. And I remember I would just go to the mayonnaise thing to the bucket, and I would just pour a ton of mayonnaise. Even on my side of fries, I would have like a little sauce plastic bag. You guys are just dying here today. You guys are just like, I was just like,
it's good. Okay,
mayo.
I don't have a problem with mayo. I like mayo.
I get it. Yeah.
On
But
burgers.
Hattie's excessive love for mayo disgusts me.
I've seen videos.
Too.
I've seen videos of like people eating like a full spoon full of mayonnaise, and it makes me gag every time. Even if you just talk about it now, I gagged, and I literally was like, what? No.
Dude, I should just do a TikTok video just me eating mayonnaise and just see how people would be reacting because I can understand. Like, I don't know. Okay, maybe for me, I don't get it. But to everyone else, it's kind of hard for me to understand why. But I get it. Mayonnaise is weird. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I grew up just liking mayonnaise a lot. I don't know how this craving happened. I really don't understand why do I love it so much. I just like it. Also, like, I hear a lot of people say that mayonnaise are spicy, which is, come on, dude, shut your mouth. What are you talking? Yeah, there's some white people who would say mayonnaise is spicy.
Who the hell is saying mayo is spicy? I've heard people say ketchup is spicy, which again is, wrong. Ketchup
It's
is
salty.
sweet
It's just very salty.
savory. And that is it. That's what ketchup has done.
Mm-hmm.
But, people.
For me, it's
Yeah.
a lot of people don't like mustard.
Oh,
Other people
yeah.
like mustard.
Mustard.
I used to hate mustard, but now I'm like, I like a little bit of mustard. I'm not crazy.
I
for
like
it,
mustard.
though.
It makes it better.
Would you eat a spoonful of mustard?
No, I'm not
No.
Yeah.
crazy.
I remember I saw.
Javi, we're not you. We're not you. We don't
You
choose
don't-
violence every day.
No, you don't show your love as much. You're not that passionate for your love.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm not passionate for mustard. Yeah,
Yeah, you don't show your
and
love
if
for
you are,
mustard.
you're not a normal person.
I mean,
Javi,
okay, I can understand mustard. Mustard is just freaking disgusting when there's so much of it. Like a little bit is enough with me. Like it adds flavor to whatever I'm eating, like a sandwich or a burger. But a lot is just nasty. I remember I watched Ryan Higa when he was doing I Dare You videos, and he had to eat a huge spoonful of mustard. I was like, oh, that's disgusting. I can't watch that. That turned my stomach. Just seeing someone eat just a this was not a normal spoon. This was like those wooden spoons, like in kitchens and stuff.
normal spoon.
Yeah, this ain't your daddy spoon. This ain't your kid's spoon. This is your giant, I don't know,
Daddy
spoon. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I don't cook in the kitchen. I just look at it and be like, cool, see ya. I'm gonna order my phone. But yeah, it was just, that's disgusting. Mustard's alright with me. What about you, Ash? What is something that you like that everyone hates?
Sonic.
Oh,
Just Sonic.
the restaurant or the
The
character?
hedgehog.
The hedgehog. I love Sonic and all their shakes and burgers. Like, people just don't get it. I mean, we've been to Sonic. I thought it was
get it.
shakes are pretty good. But why do you say, or like, why do you think? Why do you like Sonic so much when people hate it?
Okay. Sonic has always had a bad rep since the introduction of 3D games, and I still love it because it's like zany. It's still this guy who is clearly stuck in the 90s, but I just can't help but love him.
He's just chill.
I
He's just chilling.
He's just vibing, and I just want to vibe with him,
Yeah.
even though he also can be a little too much at times.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
And he's a hedgehog.
it's been 11 years since I've been into Sonic, so middle school me is now making her presence.
Yeah.
I
Like
never
wait,
had
how?
really an opinion on Sonic.
No. Have
No, not
yeah, because I
really.
was gonna ask you more like how much or how much hate do you see a lot of hate for Sonic, or do you get it at least why
I
people
feel
like
like
it?
I feel like it's still like in the middle. It's still very like I remember when I was growing up with the internet, it did feel kind of like, oh no, I'm just gonna talk about Sonic and all the haters. That didn't really happen. Actually, I feel like the hate has kind of gone a little bit more up lately because
The
of the
hate
recent
is
games that
everywhere
came out.
present on the internet, I feel like.
Especially because of Sonic Boom, that hate has gone kind of a bit more up. So
Mm.
it sucks that happened, but at the same time, it's like there are parts of Sonic I still appreciate and love and will hold very dear to me, but also because it was during a really dark time of my life and I needed it. So honestly, it's just mostly nostalgia goggles for me.
Bro,
Mm.
literally
And
that's your
that
catchphrase on every episode of the podcast. I like this thing because of because my
trauma,
dark type. Like
trauma.
every time you said this is the like in every episode that you've been on, it's. So, I mean, this is like her third appearance, of course. I know I'm exaggerating, but I listen, guys. I'm the one editing all this, and I listened to all of this, so of course I remember this very well. But yeah, I feel
I
like that's
really,
Ashley's catchphrase.
For the trauma.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Mo?
I don't see any. I mean, I've never seen any hate on Sonic. Like, I don't see people like absolutely destroying like on Sonic and like just talking heck of bad
It's
things
more
about it.
like in you have to be in those like very specific circles, otherwise it
Hmm. Yeah, I would think
you won't
so
see it.
because I mean, there's a bunch of Sonic memes and I enjoy those a
Oh
lot.
yeah, definitely. A lot of
Well,
great
yeah,
Sonic
they're
And
memes.
iconic.
yeah, so I want to have hate towards that character.
Yeah, of course. I mean, when
But I feel like it's
how I
also
see
like
it,
people who want to
uh-huh.
be edgy. Like they think it's edgy to hate on something. It's like just
Hmm.
Mm,
as long as it's not hurting nobody, let
yeah.
them be. You know?
Well, let me say from my perspective, it's always like there's many factors of why people hate Sonic. Like one, it's the character, his personality, just or general all the other characters, like how they talk or how they act or the things they say, or even the games. Like Ashley mentioned a little bit about the 3D games. Like for a long time, Sonic has been a 2D just side scroller, just running all the way to the end of the goal. And then when they made the change to 3D, everyone it became like such a like I don't know how you call it, like a split of fans. Like from there, just it split the whole fandom, and there's this hate of 2D games, hate for 3D games, or just hating all the games, or just or hating all the just a lot of hate for the games, honestly. Or like it's like why don't I go back to 2D, and then they do. And it's like why don't I go back to 3D, and they do. But then people just keep complaining, and they're just not happy with
Yeah,
everything.
that's basically in any game. Honestly, people just complain.
Yeah. I mean, like I would say around the same time with Ashley, like I love Sonic so much. I even like I remember like funny enough about Sonic, like I didn't even know he was a video game character at first because I first know about Sonic because of Sonic X, the show that came
Yeah,
on
same,
on
same.
what is it, Jetix, and
No, for
yeah,
kids.
just yeah, for kids. Well, they appeared on Jetix too sometimes, just not a lot. But yeah, for kids in the
Yeah, but I
mornings,
remember watching it
every
for
Saturday
kids.
morning. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then like I heard like Sonic was gonna get a new game and it was Sonic Unleashed. And I was like, oh, Sonic's getting a game? That's so cool. And then from there I realized, oh, he's had a bunch of games This is new to me. Yeah. But yeah, Sonic Unleashed was our very first video game of Sonic. And there is a lot of hate on it, but honestly, I love that game so much. It's so fun. And
Wait,
like
Sonic
it's the
Riders?
very huh? Sonic Unleashed.
Oh, yeah, Sonic
Like
Riders
it
is
cuz
also good.
here's the thing a little about it. Like it's not 2D, it's a 3D and I don't know. I just enjoyed it. As somebody who just entered in the Sonic 3D games and that's being my first, it did a pretty well job. But like the one thing people hate on Unleashed is that there is a part where Sonic turns into a werehog, like a werewolf, and Sonic is just slow in this form, and this only happens to him at night, and so like the game is more focused on combat. But honestly, the combat wasn't so bad. It was really good. You have different varieties, like you can grab, you can uh, throw, like it's just yeah, just it's just basically fighting. But honestly, it wasn't that bad. It to me it was a nice slow of pace. I don't know. I pretty much enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, I mean that's where I saw most of the hate too of that from that game as well. It's just like people just did not like it. But I loved it. It was a great game for me.
I really like Sonic Riders. Sonic Riders was really good.
Oh yeah, Sonic Raiders 2. That was a game we also played so much.
We played a lot of that.
Yeah, definitely. Hours on that game. It was like so different for like being cuz like yeah, of course we grew with Mario and yeah, we definitely played Mario Kart, but Sonic Riders was like this is just in I don't know. It was just very fun. Different kind of racing, honestly.
Hmm, interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and we were pretty hard on the Sonic
Interesting.
fandom. Like
Yeah,
I
we
won't say
went
too much.
hardcore.
Ashley has made so many OC characters. I
Oh
did, but
God, don't
I wasn't
remind
that
me.
creative, honestly. I've had names and ideas, but I'm too lazy with design. But Ashley did like she has so many like not to put you on the spot, Ash, but
Oh
I mean
boy.
I just really like to see that you have like interesting ideas of characters in your designs. Because you have
Hmm.
some very good creative characters. Although yes, they're kind of
Oh,
mixed
thank
with what
you.
this character and that character. But like I can see like you put effort into it.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Javi.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Who are you?
It- um. I'm friend Javi. Friend Javi. I don't know.
Yeah. I was so into Sonic that I even joined the Sonic Wiki page at 14 years old, and then I later joined DeviantArt, and then the rest is history.
And then Tumblr too.
Oh God.
Join the
Well,
Those
Sonic Discord.
and now who knows?
and honestly, like, there's so many people who are into Sonic too. Like, there are so many OCs that I see occasionally on Twitter, and it just never stops. But I say it in a very good way though, because like everybody has good like designs on characters. Like, there's even someone I follow who is was a very big fan of Wave the Swallow from Sonic Riders, and I love that character too. I love her design. And yeah, they do a lot of OCs of some characters they have, and they're pretty neat to see. So yeah, I've always enjoyed the OCs that people make on the Sonic fandom because they have interesting stories or backgrounds, and even when you read the like even like more, did you even know Sonic has a comic series?
Hmm, really?
Yep, and it's still ongoing.
Really?
Like
Really?
from what
Okay,
I
no,
know,
the
uh
okay.
huh.
Let
What? Go
let
on.
me.
Yeah, you
So I'm
fill
pretty
in
sure this is
because
already
you're into
common
this world.
knowledge. This is how you know I'm a Sonic fan. So Sonic the comics was made by Archie Comics up until I believe 2016. They unfortunately had to shut down, but uh, IDW picked them up and starting around. And I remember meeting one of the comic book artists there at Comic Con the year later after that announcement, and they signed. I bought a Ducktales comic from them, and they signed it for me, and they've been making comics since. So
Oh,
Yeah,
That's cool.
and there's a couple artists that I follow since I was a kid that are working for them now, so that makes it even better. So
Hmm.
yay!
Yeah, I'm surprised like how much depth in the story that they make on those comics. Honestly,
It's
like
insane.
it has somewhat. They sometimes get into a very serious tone at times. To me, it's like,
Yeah.
what, Sonic being serious? This is weird, but also like cool in a way. Like there's even one time like Sonic, like the last I know of a story of, in a Sonic comic, was Sonic had was affected by a virus Dr. Eggman made, and apparently like it turned people into zombies, like metal zombies or something.
Oh
And so
God.
the only way Sonic can get rid of the virus is that he has to keep running. He cannot stop running because the virus will catch up to him. So in order to avoid, yeah, forever just running around, run. I don't know where he would be running in the story, but
Running
he would be
around at
gone.
the speed of sound.
There's even like new characters on it too. Like what's their names? I forgot her name.
Uganda Knuckles.
No, no, that's a meme. That's not a real character. Uh,
Ooh.
I forgot her dirt names. Oh, Tangle. I think that's her name. She's like some kind of, I don't even know what kind of animal she is. She's got a very long tail. That's what I remember. Do you know this character, Ash?
What?
Tangle from the
Oh,
Sonic comic.
she's like a new. She's like a new character.
Yeah, her and there's
She's
this
like
other one. Uh huh.
she's a raccoon, I think. Oh, I don't really.
Something
She's
like
a
that. Yeah,
squirrel.
I
I think
don't.
she's a squirrel.
Actually, I'm gonna
I
look it
don't
up.
remember
Actually,
what she is, but
you know,
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
we're not gonna be stupid here and just be like, I don't know who it is. Um, I got the freaking internet, of course. You're gonna get the full cover. Sonic. Oh, Whisper too. Yes, I knew that was her name. Whisper was another character as well.
Oh yeah, she's
Um, she's a very shy character. Like she doesn't talk
yeah,
as much because she's uncomfortable talking
something
or
like that.
something. I don't know too much
I
of the
don't know.
background. Yeah, but I remember seeing these two characters, and man, people went hard on them. As in, like they love the characters' design and their I don't know how they act and stuff. I'm just trying to figure out what. Oh, she's a lemur. That's what she is. Yeah, she's a lemur.
Mm.
She has a very long. I just remember that she just uses her tail a lot.
Hmm.
Yes, that is her. What is Whisper? I'm trying to figure that out.
I think she's a wolf.
I think so. That makes sense. Yep, she's a wolf. That makes sense now. Interesting. Oh my god. Just looking at the Sonic news fandom makes me feel kind of slightly weird. But yeah, they have pretty cool designs. I really enjoy them. In some way, like it kind of made me feel like I want to get into the comics because of how interesting the stories are. But at the same time, it's like I'm not really into reading comics, honestly. Like I have a couple of comics and I do have a couple of manga books, but do I read them? No. I'm not a reader. I'm a watcher. I use my eyes and ears. Like, do you guys feel like you can never get into reading like comics or mangas? Because like I
Yeah,
remember we.
I feel
Uh
like
huh.
I could. Some
Yeah.
mangas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
mean, nowadays everything's on mobile, but back then, yeah, finding a physical copy was pretty hard.
I I used to read a lot of books, but I feel like because of school, I kind of like ruined my love for reading, and I'm just like, I mean, I try to read every now and then, but it's just like my brain can't keep up no more.
Yeah, I feel that. That's what it is. Like my brain, my brain would just be like, I'm so tired of reading."
I definitely would get into the Demon Slayer manga.
Hmm. Yeah, because like the only manga I've really been getting into as of late was My Hero Academia, because I really wanted to know about the story or how like like I want to like be ahead of the story and just know everything. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's like all there on mobile. I mean, nowadays it's kind of hard to find a good app, if you ask me, because I've had one and now it's discontinued. And now I'm trying to look another one and like they don't upload as often and they really don't upload at all, even though they update the app. It's
Right.
just so confusing. I mean, Shonen Jump, they do have their own app, but you had to pay a membership for like $2.99 just to read all the comics because there's some you can read, but only like for a limited time before they put it back onto sale or something. I don't know. They lock it up basically. It's like that's just dumb. They should just be accessible. Why do I have to pay to read?
Well, I mean, it's like buying a book. It's like using the library.
I mean,
Or like,
true, but like seriously, like when was the last time you saw someone reading something? Because that. Now I think about it, it's like it's so crazy. Like when you think about newspapers and magazines, they're kind of going obsolete at this point.
Would it be weird to say my roommate because she reads a lot?
Yeah, I mean, I get fascinated looking at when they have a library of books, but to me, it's like deep down, it's like I know they probably read it once and put it back on the shelf, and
you're
that's it.
fascinated with people reading. That's a
Yeah.
book. I've never seen
Do
one
you
of those
read?
before.
You read? I was like, yeah, that's
What
cool.
is it made
How
of?
much?
Blue paper? What is that?
How much?
How
How
much?
much?
How much you read? Oh God,
I read very little,
I read
and I would
2
like to
words
change.
per day. That's
You see
That's
this
a lot of
brain?
wire.
It only got 2 brain cells
mhm.
that are constantly fighting for
You
dominance.
can always do the audiobooks.
No, that's lame.
Listen.
It's not the
I don't want to
same, you know.
listen.
I don't know.
It's like a podcast. You just listen to a
I
podcast
don't want
Then
to
I'd rather listen to a podcast then.
I
and
do rather
read.
listen to a podcast, but
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
she's gonna
want
die. She's gonna
to.
die. Oh, she's dead. Oh no. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm always being a little bit out of context at this point because he's watching us stream while we're doing a podcast. Very professional.
No, I can't even hear what's happening on the stream. I just see.
You just see what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, just never got into reading books. I don't know. Never really interests me. Cause like there's some people I know
Yeah,
who read books. Like they
remember I read
know.
books, Tabby?
Yeah, I remember you read the Warriors.
Oh
You
God,
love
why you
that
had to bring up?
series
Why of all the book series I've read, you had to bring that one up?
because it's the one I remember the most.
I love Goosebumps. Goosebumps were most of my childhood.
Oh, these ones are good.
Oh, that's cute. You should grow up already.
Hey, I
I'm
don't, I
sorry.
don't read them now.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Reading is just so much work. I don't know why. It says we're just lazy, honestly. That's why we're saying it.
I
We
like
just don't like
reading.
reading. I don't like reading at all. I never really enjoyed it. I read
I always,
only to do
when I read, I
research and
have
stuff.
to, yeah, when I read, I have to like
Focus.
be focused. That way I can imagine myself in what I'm reading. That's what I do. I kind of like put myself inside the story. Like, like imagine, I don't know. Yes, I
Yeah,
guess.
I try to use my imagination when I read, and it's just so hard. Because sometimes I just don't think. I really don't really have. I don't know. My imagination just comes out of nowhere. Sometimes I have. I can't force it, you know? That's why I feel like personally, I cannot force my imagination or my creativity to come out. I will have. Like, you ever just feel like you try to make something and then you just have no idea, but when you're off at work or when you're doing something, you just have millions of ideas out of nowhere.
Hmm.
You ever guys feel that way?
Yes.
Sure.
Because I get that all the time when I'm at work. Like, I'm just doing something and then I just get these flood of ideas. And to me, I'm thinking, why didn't I have these ideas when I was at home? And I think it's like, I don't know, being at home just really closes off your mentality at times.
Yeah, when you're
Maybe the
doing more things,
fries.
that means your like mind is working more and you get more
Yeah.
ideas. Mhm.
Exactly. Ash, wake up. Did she actually fall asleep? Oh my god. Yeah. She warned me because like she's in the bed right now and she's just laying down. She just got to work, so she probably fell asleep already.
Oh.
Yep. Yep. She fell asleep, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, because I was like, Ash does not say anything. Oh no! You're gonna hear a snore, guys. Just watch, like, just watch. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Oh, I can't wait.
Actually,
For the first
speaking of sleeping, Moy, do you have a secret that helps you fall asleep, or is there
Oh
something that you
man.
do to help yourself to go to sleep?
Mm, no, I don't know. Because I feel like sleeping is very hard for me.
Uh huh.
Like I have a lot of trouble going to sleep, and it just happens. It's
Uh huh. Sorry, just heard
just
that.
I don't know. I don't have any techniques or anything.
Would you say you're somebody who I, I, I can't take it seriously. um, would you say more? Would you say like if you heard a loud noise or if something is loud, like in the background, would you be easily awoken?
No, I would probably not wake up.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah,
that's enough of
I'm
her.
pretty I'm
I'm gonna put her
a
on
deep
mute.
sleeper.
All right, there we go. Yeah. You know what? Actually, better yet, I could just mute her. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Ash is out of commission at this point. Um, I would say the same thing for me. It's like, um, well, one thing for sure I do. One thing that helps me go to sleep is putting on a YouTube video in the background.
Really?
Yeah, but it has to be a video that I've already seen and know what they're gonna say, or if it's a long video compilation, because my mind will get eventually bored. Like I try to bore my mind out as much as I can. So usually
Hmm.
YouTube videos help out. I used to listen to music to go to sleep, but now sometimes I like like sometimes I find it a good music to listen to when I'm sleeping, and it's just like
You jam
now
out
I
too
don't want to
hard.
sleep. Yeah, I want to jam out to
Yeah.
this. Or sometimes like a few times this happened where I love a song so much that I'll sleep to it, or like I keep listening to it and somehow I just accidentally fall asleep. Like, I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't mean to fall asleep to
Mm.
that song. I don't know.
You
Sometimes it puts
see,
me in a mood.
when I used to listen to stuff too when I go to sleep, but recently, I've been sleeping really late because I'm like watching something or like playing something. So my head is already hurting from doing this too much. So whenever like I hear, because I always have my headphones on, right, my headset, and
Yeah.
if I have something in my ear when I'm sleeping, it just makes my head hurt even more. So I don't think that's good anymore for me because it just makes my head hurt.
I used to do that. Like I would play something for way long or watch something, and then my brain would be like, yeah, you're getting kind of tired. You should go to bed. I'm like, okay. And then out of nowhere, like, I'm more energetic now. I'm like, why am I having this sudden burst of energy? I'm tired. Like, my brain doesn't, like, I don't know. My brain tricks me. Like, I'm tired. Okay,
Yeah,
going to bed. And then somehow it's just like, do this, do this. It's like, where are you?
that
Just stop. Stop moving. I'm going to sleep. It's just so
that's
annoying.
what happened to me like a few weeks ago. I I fell asleep like at 2:30 in the morning, right? Or almost
Hmm.
3. And I woke up at 6 a.m. and I just couldn't go back to sleep. And I felt the urge to like play something or like watch something. So I just watched a couple of episodes of anime and till like 8 in the morning. and then I went back to sleep at like 10.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, I cannot do that. I cannot sleep if I'm watching something, cause then I try to force myself to wake up, but then I get cranky because I'm just like, oh, let's sleep. I'm like, no, I gotta finish watching this episode. Like, I'm going to sleep, but I don't want to go to sleep because I'm watching a show and I don't want to miss anything on the show. And if I miss the show, I'm gonna go press reverse and I'm gonna get more cranky and then go more angry. So it's just a constant battle of just trying to figure out, do I want to sleep or not? I'm like, yes, then go to sleep, but the show's on. I gotta finish it. I'm like, oh, watch it tomorrow. I mean, that's kind of what happened to me last night. Actually, I was watching, I was watching Case Closed, and yeah, and then I fell asleep. I didn't fall asleep entirely because I had my TV on, so I was just like, oh, I gotta turn it off. So, but even then, like, I still didn't. I don't know. I still couldn't fall asleep. Kind of. It takes me a while to get me falling asleep. But there is actually a trick that army soldiers would uh, use to go to sleep. And it actually, I've done it a couple of times myself without realizing this was a method that army people do. But yeah, this is what they do. So when you go to bed, relax your whole face, relax your shoulders, and you basically just relaxing every muscle of your body, like face, shoulders, and your legs, and just make sure you go into mental state of just nothing. Like, don't think of nothing, just think of nothing. Just try to think of nothing, or just act like relax, and just keep feeling that, just be in that state, and then somehow eventually you'll fall asleep without even thinking about it. And I've done it a couple times, and actually it does help. Like, sometimes I really do have to let go, because sometimes when I realize I do tense up when I sleep, like, because the position I sleep is like I gotta hold something, like I'm hugging. I usually hug my blanket, so that's my method of sleeping. Like, I'm either hugging something on the side or just something like that. So sometimes I'm putting too much. Um, I'm very tense when I'm holding something, like I'm choking the blanket with my hugs. So yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta let go and just let the dream take me away.
Dreams. Talking about that, speaking of that, I wanted to, I don't know if you know about lucid dreams, lucid
Mm-hmm.
dreaming.
Yeah,
Do you know what that? Yeah, I was like
I've
super
uh
curious
huh.
about that. I was like, man, I wonder if it's possible to do it, to lucid dream, because people have done it. I'm
Yeah.
just scared to do it.
How do you describe a lucid dream? Like, I know the term, of course, but
It's
how do you define it so people can
you
understand?
basically know that you're dreaming in a dream. So like, um, how do I describe? You want to look it up? Google it.
Yeah. Let me see. But actually, I kind of, in a way, not know, but sometimes I can get a feeling that I know I'm in a dream. I don't know. This is a thing I actually do where, like, if I have to get up early, or if I know how to do something, sometimes I can feel like, okay, I'm in a dream, and then I have to make sure in my mind I have to think of something that relates to what's happened to me in real life. Like, somehow my dream, I would think like, hey, don't you gotta wake up early for your doctor's appointment or something? And then out of nowhere, I wake up and realize like, oh yeah, and I get up and I'm usually on the mark on the time when I wake up, or like an hour late. It's like, oh, okay, I still got time. Like, I know when I'm in a dream, just only to make sure I wake up in time for plans or something that I gotta do. So I kind
So
of know
it's
how to do a lucid dream, but not really. Only just to be aware,
it's
just so I can wake up.
yeah. It says lucid dreaming happens when you're aware that you are dreaming. You are able to recognize your thoughts and emotions as the dream happens. Sometimes you can control the lucid dreams. You may be able to change the people, environment, and storyline. This type of control could potentially reduce nightmares and anxiety. Hmm.
Mm. Actually, yeah, because I was looking up to right now. There is a one saying, "When do lucid dreams happen? They are most common during rapid eye movement, REM sleep, which is a period of very deep sleep by eye motion, faster breathing, and more brain activity. Usually enter REM sleep about 90 minutes after falling asleep. It lasts about 10 minutes. As you sleep, each REM period is longer than the one before, finally lasting up to an hour." Huh. That's interesting.
And I've read some stuff like people lucid dream and they like dream about like they dream of like them living a whole life, super
Hmm.
long life, and then they wake
Yeah.
up and they're like in the same place, like basically like a whole new reality,
Mm.
and it
It's funny
feels
enough.
real because
Uh huh.
yeah, what was it?
Oh, so like in the page I'm looking on more about the lucid dreams. There's actually some benefits to having or doing lucid dreams. One, you can have less anxiety. Two, better motor skills. Improved problem solving and more creativity. So I guess it improves a lot of mental capabilities for yourself. Like you're able to,
Yeah.
um, yeah, solve things at a quicker rate. Cause I don't know how to describe it. Basically, there's like emphasis on what they mean, but yeah, that's very
Mhm.
interesting.
But
Like, uh
I
huh.
say that I'm scared to do it because there's a lot of people, and I've read like on Twitter and
Hmm.
all that that
Yeah,
the
cause there's some
you can
people
have
saying,
you can
uh
have
huh.
dreams, but you can also have nightmares, and that
Yeah.
gives you sleep paralysis. And it's
Oh.
yeah, it is very scary.
Yeah, there seems to be like only a few factors of dangers to this. Like you can have less sleep quality, which having vivid dreams can wake you and make it hard to get back to sleep, and you might not sleep well if you're too focused on lucid dreaming. There's also confusion, delirium, and hallucinations. And people who have certain mental health disorders, lucid dreams may blur the line between what's real, what's imagined. So honestly, yeah, you if you do it so much to the point where you can't tell what's a dream or not. Like you don't know if you're dreaming or if this is all real. That's actually
Mhm.
scary, actually. Cause like imagine if you're in a situation you get hit by a car, but you don't know if that's real or not. Like, am I really dying or am I not? And someone might think, no, I'm fine. But no, they're actually freaking dying because they've been lucid dreaming so much that they can't tell what's real or not. Yeah, that's actually pretty scary, actually. I wouldn't want to do that. But see, like when they say like, what was it? What was the part that really made me feel like vivid dreams can wake you, and make it hard to get back to sleep. I guess that's something I've had a few times. I don't know, maybe. But see, like I kind of know how to lucid dream, but not really. But it's kind of hard. And actually, there are
Yeah.
some ways. It's funny enough. This is so funny to see. They say how to have lucid dreams. There are a variety of things they suggest. Like, what's this? Wake back to bed. Wake back to bed. Yeah. You wake up after 5 hours of sleep. Stay awake briefly, then go back to bed and to try and re-enter in REM sleep period. Okay. That's one way you can do it. Another one is some studies show that some people have lucid dreams when they keep a log of their dreams because they were more focused on them. Other research found that these journals didn't help on their own, but might be useful when combined with other methods. This reminds me of a time where I forgot who it was. There was some guy who did this where he would sleep and no, he would sit in a chair, right? And he would have a plate on the floor and have a coin in his hand or some kind of metal thing. And the moment he fell asleep, that thing would fall out of his hand and wake him up. And so he would like force himself to wake up, and out of nowhere he would just grab a journal or something and just write ideas, and he would just have a burst of energy of stuff to think. So yeah, I think like in some ways this stuff can help you like improve to have a burst of energy of creativity or just ideas because you're just thinking at that moment. You're in that state of mind of just thinking. Like the cogs in your brain are just working at a fast pace, right? Because you're just thinking dreams and stuff. So of course that makes sense. That's very interesting.
Have you seen Inception?
Inception? No, but
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Oh,
But yeah,
it's a good movie. It's about dreams and dreams
when you
and
say
dreams and dreams
yeah,
and dreams.
I just
Yeah,
think of
it's pretty
I
cool.
just think of the Rick and Morty episode when you say such. It's like you're in a simulation, in a simulation.
Exactly.
And
Exactly what it
then I
is.
see something like that where it's just like you're in a simulation, in a simulation, in another simulation, in a simulation. Where the guy just gets saying it. It's just like this is too funny. But I was like, wow,
Yeah,
that's
that's
pretty
basically
creative.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a pretty cool movie. Do
Should
recommend.
watch. Well, this seems like a good place to stop on our podcast. At the moment, Ashley is still sleeping. She has not woken yet. So, but nah, she's gonna be hecka knocked out, honestly. So, yeah, that's the last you'll hear of her, guys. So yeah, I guess from here we're just gonna end it on this episode. So thank you guys for watching / listening.
Yeah.
Oh, you're awake now? Oh, sorry.
She's awake
You,
up.
you, we have you on server mute. That's why.
She can say goodbye.
You have awoken. The beast has awoken. You can speak now.
Excuse me, I don't like that language you use.
The beast?
I'm no
You
beast.
are the beast. Yeah, you are the beast.
Although
a
you
beast.
did miss Canela barking. That
Oh
woke
no,
me
I
up. She kept
I mean,
she barked a
we
lot.
we did hear her bark. I mean, I heard her bark, but I had you muted, so of course.
Yeah,
But Moy didn't get to hear it,
she,
nor the viewers did. Sorry, guys.
she like woke me up. Yeah, like I said, sorry about the sleepy. I had to go
yeah,
work
I
at
mean,
5 in the morning.
I mean, don't worry. I said like, yeah, you did warn me it was gonna happen, and yeah, we had a couple snores, so that's gonna be cool to listen
Really?
to. Yeah, you were like,
Oh no! Please edit those out.
I can't. You were mid conversation.
Well, you
Don't
keep
worry.
quiet then.
No, I'm gonna put him in. That's funny.
No, you.
It's okay. It's like at the last end of the episode. No one's gonna get this far, and if you did, congratulations. You are a champ. You're my little
made us-
pod champ.
It made
I
us.
hate you. I'm
I love
hanging up
that.
right now.
It made us go into a segment into sleep.
Yeah, we were talking
So
about
we were talking
lucid
about that for a
dreams.
while.
Well then, at least I helped drive a conversation to someone.
Yes, you did. Yeah. See, you had some part in this, so yeah, don't beat yourself about it.
Really tired.
It's okay. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be it. Be sure to check out us and every other services such as Spotify, Google Podcasts, if you guys prefer those services. We also have a Twitter, so check out our Twitter. I usually put just updates, but I don't know.
You have a Twitter?
Yeah, we have a Twitter. It's at the Strangers Podcast. Go check it out. It's linked down in the description.
Twitter?
Twitter?
What?
Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter. Oh my God, tweet. Not too much. I mean, honestly, guys, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't really post too much. I just post like, "Hey, new episode." So, if you want to know when we have the episode up or why we're not uploading, you could check on the Twitter. I usually keep up to date there. So, if you want to know, go ahead, check it out. But yeah, any last word, guys? Any last thoughts?
I'm gonna go back to sleep. Sleep is good. Get some sleep.
Sleep is good.
Eat your mayonnaise. Remember.
No.
Eat your mayonnaise.
Guys,
As
check
long
if
as
it's
that
not
is food
expired. I mean, you gotta make sure that stuff's not expired, man. You don't want to freaking eat that stuff.
God. That's it. That's my message.
Yep. And my last word will be burgers have no back or front until you bite them.
I don't like this.
What?
I mean, think about it. What's the front of the burger and what's the back of it?
Wow.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, boy, you're gonna think about that while you're at work. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty amazing. But yeah, guys, see y'all next time, and remember, take care of yourself. Love y'all. Bye bye.
Bye
Mayonnaise.
bye.
Mayonnaise.